hasn't qualified in that situation, he would automatically qualify. All right, Dixon providing his ever so available assistance in getting our players set up here. All right. So the players will run a quick check here just to make sure everything's okay. SALEM will be on the player 1 side, Ganoon on the player 2 side. These two played an absolutely thrilling set last year with a lot of cool tricks between the two of them. This is still going to be a button check because I know Ganoon doesn't play Team Japan. All right, seems like everything's good to go. Losers semifinals, SALEM versus Ganoon. Ganoon with the only hope to leave this spot still up for contention if he wins. All right, so Ganoon has locked in Terry and Daimon so far. Is he going to play Chin? Is he going to play Heavy D? All right, he's gone for Heavy D, whereas SALEM has gone for Yashiro, not Orochi Yashiro, just plain old Yashiro, Iori, and Saishu. Ganoon starting with Daimon. All right, Pop D to get in immediately, not allowing Iori too much space. Daimon, a very oppressive character when he gets going. SALEM, he gets a little bit reckless with the Rekkas, kind of just believing that people won't be punishing them all the time. And, well, he was right that time. Ganoon not getting in with a punish. Oh, opportunity? No, never mind. Blocks that. Oh, the crouch C to prevent the second cross-up opportunity, and there we go. Down forward C, roll, earthquake. Iori is down. Saishu coming in now. All right, has to keep Daimon at bay. It's really difficult to do, but SALEM has been doing a pretty decent job of it so far. Really excellent staggered pressure by SALEM here, taking out Daimon, not allowing stand B to be an issue, utilizing a lot of well-placed jump Bs to keep Daimon under pressure. And here comes Heavy D now. Very unorthodox character, lots of weird pressure swings he can do. Oh, but he is under a lot of pressure here, and SALEM relentless, not allowing Ganoon any breathing space, and just like that, in a 15-second round, Ganoon's Heavy D is gone, and it's all down to his Terry to try to bring this back. And he plays regular Terry, so he's got power charge. Excellent combo, great damage, hard knockdown to boot. Yeah, that's a really nice little confirm he's using. Oh, huge damage there. SALEM rolled right into the right spot, waited a little bit, staggered his pressure just right, and Ganoon in deep trouble here. Jumps back with a D, even a trade with a DP would have won there. And now it's down to last characters, but Ganoon had a pretty significant life deficit. Yashiro comes in now. Excellent, decent little whip punish there. Oh, opportunity, but he didn't get him with the cross-up jump D. A lot of damage has just gone begging for Ganoon here. And you'll bet there is going to be a lot of poking happening, making it really hard to get that clean hit that he needs. Ganoon loses the first game. And here, as it says here, this is a first to 3, if I'm not mistaken, not a first to 2. So Ganoon still has some time to adjust. All right, so he's dropped Heavy D and he's gone for Kyo instead. Right, still anchoring Terry. Terry didn't do a bad job at all, but it came down to a little bit of a combo drop towards the end that really cost him. And now Yashiro is going first from SALEM. Ganoon not taking the opportunity to regain the momentum there. Tried to go for some cross-ups, but they're not panning out for him. Excellent DP there. Oh, staggered pressure there. It uses the forward B. It completely changes its properties. But still, SALEM manages to clutch out this first round. It was starting to look a little bit dicey, but he managed to stay solid just enough. Oh, there it is. And he's going to get all the damage from that. Very well done by Ganoon. Fully accurate. Part of why Daimon is such a terrifying character. Ganoon trying not to commit to too much here and allow SALEM right back into this. Oh, he went for that standing D. It didn't work out. Wakes up with the invincible command grab. Down goes Yashiro. Hiyori's turn now. Had a bit of a rough time of it. Oh. There it is again. Huge damage by Ganoon to open up this round. Mix up into the invincible command grab. The sweep mix-up's in the corner. And is that going to be it for Hiyori? No, not quite. One more mix-up. Oh, what? But then again, that's just the kind of thing you expect Ganoon to do. Very well done. SALEM kind of reeling a little bit from what happened to him, but he knows how to recover. Guard cancel CD to take him towards the corner. That triple down forward C sequence was crazy. All right, great confirm into the DM there. Hits him low. Took Ganoon's attention to the other side, then hit him low. Opportunity, no. There's good anti-air there by SALEM. Pushes him towards the corner. Dangerous situation. Ah, that was almost it. He was ready. Oh. Not quite on point with his mix-up there was Ganoon. Now it's down to his Terry again. Immediate forward 8. What a conversion off that counter hit jump CD. The pressure here. Oh, he just popped the stock, and Ganoon had already committed to the rising tackle. Excellent punish, and that finishes it. And with that, with SALEM's win, it's essentially been decided at this point that Zantetsu has just qualified for the Neo Geo World Tour Global Finals in KOF 98. So now at this point, we just have losers finals and grand finals to play out, just to decide which player places where, who gets what prizes. So we've still got a good deal of KOF 98 action to go. So Buster Wolf will... Oh, that's not Buster. Yeah, there he is. He's right there. Buster Wolf versus SALEM now in losers finals. Buster Wolf, understandably, was just busy being happy about the Takuma sketch that SNK artist Ogura did for him. Ogura has been doing free sketches of characters for really anybody who's been willing to line up and wait for a sketch, and they have been some pretty fantastic work. All right, so Buster Wolf is stepping up. Now we're going to switch to a best 3 out of 5 format again. Any sets we play from now on will be best 3 out of 5. Winner of this will play against Zantetsu, and then once that player gets there, they will need to defeat Zantetsu in 2 best 3 out of 5 sets. So SALEM, after what was a shaky start with a very, very convincing loss to SNK, proceeds to reestablish his credentials by making it all the way back through the losers Shark Tank, and he's now in losers finals. And if he wins this, it's going to make it an even more impressive story. And I guess by just looking at who was in this bracket, not everybody would have guessed Zantetsu and Buster Wolf over on the winner's side, especially with Ganoon, SALEM, SNK, as we learned today, playing really well from the winner's side. But as it turned out, this is the top 3 that we have. They have earned their spots up here, and they will all be going to the Global World Tour Finals together. All right, just quickly making sure everything is set. They Buster Wolf plays the same configuration as Ganoon anyway, so they are all good to go. And here we go. Versus KSA Buster Wolf. Actually, the proprietor, the owner of Versus KSA was here, Mr. Kanno. And he has been a very powerful supporter, a very strong source of moral support for Buster Wolf all the way throughout. And got to give a shout out to him on Buster Wolf's behalf for the sheer amount of support both him and Matham have done in coming out here just to support him in KOF 14 and KOF 98. Standing knee immediately. Now SALEM has gone to Yamazaki, Mature, and Iori. Keeping up with his typical habit of not playing the same team for 2 sets in a row. A pretty good start here by both of these players. Buster Wolf trying to not let SALEM get too comfortable. And there it is. Full damage punish on that counter attempt. Buster Wolf empty jump throw. Well, Buster Wolf wastes his opportunity to end this first round. Full screen C burn knuckle. The Buster Wolf special. It still works in any game. Mature now coming in. One of the first characters I saw SALEM really going crazy with. First time I saw him play. Rising tackle trades. Buster Wolf in the corner. Tough situation here. Oh, no cancel into the Rekkas from that crouch C. Oh, Mature's 2-hit jump B. But again, a lapse in SALEM's pressure allows Buster Wolf to get a full combo. Power Geyser, yeah, rolls through. Ton of recovery on that in this game. And a quick punish by SALEM to take out Buster Wolf's Terry. Buster Wolf gets in, command grab time. What mix-up is going to go for? There it is. The crosses up into the corner, crosses up out of the corner, but doesn't quite convert off either of them. Yeah, Mature's jumping B in this game is 2 hits, which makes the pressure game from her in the corner very, very scary. Crouch C, huge anti-air that she has there. Yeah, the chip damage. Oh, no respect. Buster Wolf not allowed to think that he has a chance to get out of the corner at this point. Oh, okay, okay. Low profiles with the command dash into command grab there. A running suplex. All right, pressure here by Buster Wolf. And he's only got Iori left to worry about, but that Iori very quickly dispatches his Orochi Yashiro down to his anchor Takuma now. And his combo game with Takuma has not looked as clean as it needs to be. The stare down one by SALEM with the sweep. He's gonna pop the stock. No. Oh, that worked out. He manages to catch that attempt at a cross-up and a huge damage opener here for Buster Wolf. About 40% off that SDM. Buster Wolf maybe trying to get a punish in between, but not quite managing to do that. SALEM in complete control here. There's a sweep though, big punish. Or it should have been a bigger punish, I should say. Yeah, that's not going to go through. And Takuma doesn't have a super version of Haosho Koken to work with here, so that was not an answer available to Buster Wolf. Alright, so no changes for Buster Wolf. Same team. Very likely to be the same order. All right, Kazuma being the good Samaritan he always is, just making sure the players know that this is best 3 out of 5. Sometimes you can forget in the heat of a tournament. Yep, easy punish for Iori there, just with the Rekkas. Rising tackle. Buster Wolf, again, not a player known for respecting opponent's offense. It's a hallmark of how he plays. It's a good part of how he plays, honestly speaking. Opportunity, no, wasn't close enough. Guard crush. And you gotta bet that SALEM just knew that was on deck. Oh, mistake by Buster Wolf, and you better bet that he didn't mean that. Terry still lives, just barely. Oh, he almost caught that, but SALEM with a very smart neutral jump to get the air block, and then manages to get the win on the trade right after that. And, oh, Buster Wolf might have thought that was it. Standing B's not landing. Oh, he took that. Oh, that is so sick. He's so good at stopping the guard cancel CDs, and SALEM is on a tear right now. He didn't quite manage to time his follow-up after the guard crush well enough there. Ends the run of momentum that he was going on, but still a significant amount of profit that he ended up with after what seemed like almost nothing to start with. Yashido under pressure, hop back D, and that is a stun. And he just, for emphasis, finishes him with that S-stamp. Oh my god. Is that a little sneaky taunt that SALEM is throwing Buster Wolf's way? I don't know. Command grab mix-up, successful by SALEM here. Oh, he wanted that drill. Buster Wolf completely dropping his combos. Oh, okay, if it doesn't work once, do it again. Buster Wolf gets him with the Rambu. But Buster Wolf still has Mature to worry about after Yamazaki. Hits him out of that counter with a projectile. SALEM trying to establish some pressure here. He would rather end this now. Buster Wolf not timing that properly. Lands on that projectile. Yamazaki is way huge. That's going to do it, though. Buster Wolf has not been far behind in this match, but not quite able to establish enough momentum outside of here. And that's going to do it if SALEM remembers to combo into his Rekkas. Some mistakes creeping into his play. He wanted to go for the grab. Shodan kick winning over Mature's DM of all things. And the trade takes it for SALEM. He is now up 2-0. Yeah, as expected, no changing characters from Buster Wolf, but he's going to need a bit of a change in game plan to combat SALEM's aggressive play. SALEM goes very high risk, as we've seen, and Buster Wolf maybe needs to be punishing a little bit harder. And now he's put in Mature up front, maybe realizing the Buster Wolf doesn't seem to have a full handle on fighting her yet, but still, that worked out. Oh, see Bird Knuckle getting Buster Wolf into a heap of trouble. Takes that projectile straight on. Buster Wolf going mad aggressive right now. Trying to smother Mature, not allow her to get this projectile game started. And that's going to be the confirm. SALEM staggering the pressure just enough for Buster Wolf to move, and he gets caught trying to get out. There's a standing C from Buster Wolf to try to regain some space. Nicely done by SALEM. Yeah, all this chip damage. Yeah, he was maybe expecting Buster Wolf to try to move. Oh, baits that command grab there. Opportunity for SALEM to maybe one more time. That jump B is so tricky to deal with for Mature. Guard crush, but now capitalization from SALEM. Buster Wolf getting in there, guard cancel CD, nothing going from SALEM. 9 seconds left on the clock, and Buster Wolf clutch it out. Oh, that is not how you clutch it out. Buster Wolf 2 characters down, staring elimination in the face. He won't be too upset about it, honestly, even if he gets eliminated, but still, he's not going to go down without a fight. Gets a throw, takes Mature out of there. But yeah, SALEM with the right call, putting Mature on point. She got him. She got a lot of work done. Anti-air fireball. There it is, knocks Takuma on the ground. Oh, what a crazy cross-up that was. And the punish, yeah, there you go. That's what we're talking about with the Iori's Rekkas. You can definitely do that. Oh, guard cancel CD of all things on the DP. Opportunity goes begging. ADP catches Takuma trying to escape. Catches him with a sweep. Didn't try to keep going for it that time, did SALEM. But he's been going to that on guard crushes and it hasn't worked. He maybe is not gauging his guard crushes properly now. Yep, excellent responses by Buster Wolf, not allowing SALEM to get too comfortable with these Rekkas. SALEM kind of trying to shake off the nerves a little bit. Yamazaki, neutral dump CD, has Takuma trapped now. Oh, I think that was a command grab. Yeah, you can see him shake his head there a little bit. Not happy about that. Takuma's chip damage away from death. Really difficult to make comebacks in KOF 98 in this kind of situation. Yeah, that didn't work out. Maybe if SALEM had pressed the button, that's going to do it. And SALEM advances to Grand Finals. He just has to face Zantetsu now, and that will be our last 1 or 2 sets in this tournament, depending on how SALEM does playing in from the loser's side. And looking at SALEM, I can see that he's kind of exhausted. Going through an entire loser's bracket after getting sent to it so early is the longest route to go. It is a horribly long road, but it takes a lot of mental strength and skill to be able to get through it. And SALEM is that much closer now to winning and I guess cementing himself as what people expected from the very beginning as the tournament favorite here in Kuwait Battle Royale 2019 KOF 98. He doesn't look like he even wants to play another minute. He looks that tired right now, but we still have a tournament to finish. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and get set up real quick here. It has been a very long day, but it has been a very entertaining day. Hope you guys were able to join all the way back from when we started the KOF 14 Grand Finals. It was a really good set, one that I definitely enjoyed commentating and viewing. Lots of hype between Buster Wolf and Zantetsu. And now maybe SALEM potentially about to create his own brand of hype with an incredible comeback all the way from the loser's bracket from the first round all the way through to here. Okay, SALEM just confirming the whole concept of since he's in the loser's side, he has to win best 3 out of 5 twice. So before we get started on Grand Finals, just to remind you guys, this is part of Kuwait Battle Royale, which is the sister event of the GX Convention. The tournament is sponsored by Brook, and it is part of the Neo Geo World Tour Season 2. Now, this match doesn't matter in terms of deciding a qualifier, but basically now SALEM, maybe the weight of his achievements so far will start sinking in the sense that he's come such a long road. You don't want to go all the way through this and then stop caring at this stage of the tournament. Now he's put Mature up front again, potentially realizing that it's a matchup that not many people will be very experienced with. Anti-air DP already, excellent start here by Zantetsu. He's gone with the X3O to try to maintain a stronger sense of screen control, but SALEM's corner pressure has been so immaculate. That confirm is so sick. Just the way Mature's jump B allows her to go into a standing B as soon as she lands is such an excellent tool that she has, and it's been very effective for SALEM so far. We've seen Zantetsu look this flustered before and make it back, though, against SNK. He's a veteran player. He knows how to play the game at its core, and you can never really count him out. Excellent response there. Where's the mix-up? Gets him on the other side. All sorts of damage about to happen here. Won't be quite enough to finish her off. And mixes up into another command grab. Takes that match. Very well done by Zantetsu. Orochi Yashiro craziness at its finest. Opportunity here, yeah, immediately into the SDM. That is gonna hurt. That was about like 60%. SALEM trying to keep it a little bit simple. Doesn't want to spend meter on a potential kill confirm here. But he's taking a bit of damage, and you don't want to leave Yashiro alive to do this. I guess a throw there and knocks him all the way out of the corner. Losing a lot of momentum in the process, Zantetsu. Gets caught with the sweep, and there goes his Yashiro, who put in a pretty decent shift there. There's that jumpy. Excellent work there by SALEM, not letting the opportunity go begging, already having over 60% damage on Orochi Chris. Opportunity dropped by Zantetsu. He really needed that. Oh, tailed that guard cancel roll excellently. Zantetsu's under so much pressure right now. Oh, there it is, confirms into the Orochinagi. Zantetsu. SALEM trying to kind of clap the nerves out of his hands here, trying to stay steady. Like, I don't think he's necessarily really missing anything. He's just got caught with a confirm there by Zantetsu, and now he's up 1-0 in this grand final set. To my knowledge, I don't think... Has SALEM dropped a game since he dropped into the losers bracket? I don't think he has. Alright, Orochi Chris, Orochi Yashiro, and Iori. Excuse me. So he's added Iori to the team now, and the thing about adding Iori is a character that is really strong, but also a character that everybody knows how to fight against. So we've got to be really on point when you throw him in a 98 tournament match. There's the DP. I've kind of noticed that SALEM kind of likes consistency in the sense that he likes starting the character that won the last match for him. It's been a consistent theme of his. He kind of likes to continue with the same character. Sometimes maybe play the character that he hasn't gotten to play yet. He doesn't like to have a predictable order. Nice catch on the roll. Uses the back turn situation to his favor very well there. Guard cancel CD, puts Orochi Yashiro back in the corner. Alright, decent little confirm there, good amount of damage. Has a stock pop. He went for a little bit of what we call these days a shimmy into a close C to try to confirm into an SDM. Where's he gonna go? There it is. Again, which way does he hit? You never fully know. SALEM not happy that he got caught by that, but hey, it's what happens in tournaments sometimes. You just got a deal, you gotta wake up. And there it is. Ooh, there he goes. Which way? Zantetsu immediately rolling out. He is doing that deep DP kick move quite a bit. Oh, there it is. Ooh, drops his Rekkas. Gets him on the jump C. Maybe Zantetsu was trying to prepare a reversal, then change his mind. Either way, he's now down to his Orochi Chris. Forward B to keep Iori out of the air. Oh, that is punishable, but Zantetsu not capitalizing fully. No Orochinagi in the punish. Oh, wow. Chris's cross-up hitbox on the jump D, snagging Iori's cross-up attempt. great jump by Zantetsu. Takes down Iori. Gets hit a bit of chip damage with those Rekkas. Catches him out of the air. Takes him all the way to the wall. Zantetsu catches with a throw there. Still in pretty deep trouble here as long as he stays in the corner against this mature. Great throw break. Guard cancel CD. Tries to stay solid. Wants to try keeping his space and try to make Salem frustrate and go make a mistake. But again, speaking of mistakes, no confirms working into Orochinagi right now for Zantetsu. But he's almost got a life lead. Is that a lead? I can't tell. Now it for sure is. And Salem has to attack. And this is... Oh, he gets caught by the Rekkas though. And Salem is still attacking. Is it going to be enough? Ooh! Those two blocks were just enough. Salem kept attacking even though time was running out. Still works out. He is 1 point away from resetting this bracket. All right, so let's see what order he goes with. This time, Iori up front. All right, Iori Mera to open up this match. Oh, wow, Salem with relentless pressure. There's the stun. And immediately combos into the super, and that is going to do it. Zantetsu losing his Iori in very quick order here. Excellent jump D. I'm just trying to play solid Iori offense, trying to keep Zantetsu trapped in the corner. Wasn't sure the Rekka would reach from there, decided this option for the fireball instead. Oh, command grabs, getting him out of that situation. Well, he has detailed that roll, and Iori's bar C is cancelable, but he didn't go for it. Oh yeah, there it is. Jump A to finish it. If you guys didn't know, that is a glitch in this game, is that if you throw a fireball at the opponent and you do a command grab as it's on screen, that fireball becomes unblockable. Excellent slide whiff punish there. Still such a long climb for Zantetsu to get back into this match. Air blocks that fireball. There he goes. Gets the Orochinagi confirmed that he needed. Takes down Iori. Mature comes in now. Had a bit of a spotty performance last time, but maybe Salem will quickly try to fix that. Oh yeah, immediately. Doesn't bother. Just goes straight to the SDM. Huge damage. Oh, that was... Yeah, he didn't think that that would land. Didn't think Zantetsu was going to twitch on that close B. Yeah, just kept going for it. He's like, chip damage. I still have an extra character. Great DP. Good job, Zantetsu. Yeah, guard cancel CD. It's just the collateral damage from trying to approach while you're losing. Salem has reset the bracket, and now we start over again at 0 for both of these players. Time now for Zantetsu to try to work his way towards winning this tournament, but now it's on an even keel. He only needed to win one set from the beginning. Salem has brought Zantetsu down to the loser's side with him. Goes back to EX3-0. Which he will start with. He'll keep Orochi Chris in the back. Iori starting out again. Throw mix up. Oh, there, the wake up DP by Zantetsu. Doesn't want to deal with the pressure. All right, playing nice and solid here, Zantetsu. Excellent start. That was some bravery there from Salem. Let's put it that way. It didn't quite pan out. Oh, there we go, but doesn't go into the Rekkas. This time he does. Are we almost stunned here? Doesn't quite matter as much. He tried to go for the DPK again. is so persistent with that, is SALEM, to his own detriment in many situations, as we've seen throughout this tournament. Mature coming in again. She's been a pretty solid performer for him so far, and there it is. It's not going to quite be enough. Yeah, so hard to get out of that kind of situation with Mature. Very impressive offense. Great solid amount of mix-ups going as well with the jump B, and whether she times it for 1 or 2 hits, and then with the close B afterwards. Just a lot going on. The pressure now going from Zantetsu. Oh, that crossed up. SALEM's got the stock ready. Oh, you know he was going to confirm right into the SDM there. Oh, SALEM's kind of dropping the jumping confirms now. Oh, there it is. He gets it at last. Persistence, stubbornness sometimes you can say. But SALEM definitely is not one to let a grudge go about something that he doesn't land. And he still manages to land it, but Zantetsu manages to have the last laugh in that round. There's a DP. Oh, there. Okay, a couple quick trades. SALEM will be perfectly fine with that. He'll get all that life back immediately as he tries to take down Zantetsu's Orochi Chris. Well, that jump B could have been punished on landing. Got the cross up, but no continuation. Some opportunities getting dropped by both players now. Well, there was the opportunity for SALEM. He's got the stock ready now. Got the damage on deck. Try to go for a cross-up. Oh, there's the chance. And that's going to do massive damage off that whiff forward B. Crouch B for a little bit of decent damage. And there's a jump CD to knock Zantetsu out of the air and into losing that game. 1-0 is the score for SALEM again. Alright, so he sticks with Ryo, Chris, Yashiro again. Seems to be fair, as Yashiro has generally been the strongest performer due to the chaos factor that he induces. But he hasn't really been able to gain enough of a foothold in this set, enough of a sense of control to enforce the belief that he can win it right now. He's going to need a little bit more consistency, especially when he gets the opportunities to land damage with Chris. Alright, manages to get those Rekkas going. Yeah, a little bit too close though. Gets DP'd for his troubles. Another direct read. Ah, that was unfortunate for Zantetsu. He tried to confuse the aim of the DPs with that cross-through jump that SALEM got in there with that jump CD. It has a very nice downward angle, helps the approach. We're getting a bit of slowdown on this stage, I guess, with Mature's Rekkas, but still, SALEM not disturbed in the slightest. Just try to maintain his focus. It's been a long, long road for him. Drops the combo. You can kind of see his body language changing with each one of those. All right, opens up the stock. Zantetsu getting out of there immediately. Doesn't want any of this. All this blocking. The guard definitely getting cranked a little bit. Oh, those 2 hits are definitely worth it. Actually, he'll just go ahead and take the whole round. Why not? From almost taking out Mature to losing the round, that's how quickly things can turn around with KOF 98 sometimes. All it took was 2 hits and an SDM landing in a situation with an open stock. Tough situation here for Zantetsu. He can definitely take out Mature here. Finally got her with that crouch C. But you can see the standard that SALEM holds himself up to, and that even losing this one character doesn't feel acceptable to him. You can really see it on his face there. Gets him there. No anti-airs from SALEM yet. Waiting to get a better read on the situation. Throw by Zantetsu. pressure here by Zantetsu, trying to find an opportunity. Takes the throw though, hard knockdown. Not much going in terms of pressure though. Oh, and he gets the opportunity, but no Orochinagi again. Been a bit of a theme. Standing B just to keep him in check. Got to do that sometimes every once in a while, not let your opponent get too comfortable with Hobbs. The forward B going through a guard, cancel CD. Just DPs. Yeah, that's not going to quite do it, but only 1 second left. Even though it might not have killed, since time might have run out before the Orochinagi landed, Zantetsu still flubs the Orochinagi confirmed. SALEM 1 game away from winning this tournament after going such a long road in the losers bracket. Going down from the second round of winners against SNK. Now just 1 win away from taking home the tournament and retaining his KBR championship that he first won in 2018 against B/'s Freezer, and about to defeat potentially his teammate here, B/Zantetsu. Starting off Iori this time, a couple of quick crouch C anti-airs by Zantetsu. Oh, there, the one he messes up is going to get him into so much trouble. There's the cross-up situation, and Chris is stunned. And just an immediate combo into the DM. Very quick sequence here by, by SALEM. Excellent opener to this round. Ryo comes in now. He's going to need to put in a lot of work to try to make up that deficit. Immediate recas as he lands. He'll be fine with those trades as long as he keeps a life advantage, as long as he takes too much damage from that. Wow. Potentially close to stun here. It doesn't matter because he's close to death. And potentially SALEM about to finish this with an OCV of all things in another stunning Kuwait Battle Royale performance from him. After what looked like a very shaky start, all of a sudden, and that is in terms of the tournament, he is looking like bringing it home and ending the debate on who the favorite was to win it all along. There's jump CD to keep Yashiro in the corner. Not enough for the win. Woke up with a super. It was a decent enough gamble. He still has 2 characters left. Just trying to stay flexible, trying to make sure he stays nice and loose. Takes in a bit of chip damage.